I mean, guys, are you ready? Have you got your tissues? Do you want Alex to tell her story? This will get you going.
Yes.
Yeah. You up for it, Alex?
Absolutely.
Let's go, Alex. Let's do this.
Okay, so I've worked with Andrew on a few things in the past, and Andrew knew I needed something. I had been homeless in the past, and I was working online with him on other things, and he found EVORICH, and he knew I was going through some stuff. I actually had just lost my partner and my child to brain cancer. My partner had passed away 6 months before my son from heart failure in his sleep, and my son was diagnosed and rushed to hospital about 6 weeks after my partner died. And I wasn't looking for anything. I didn't want to do anything. I was completely shattered. And Andrew came to me one day and he says, look, I've got something you have to take a look at. I know you're going through some stuff, but you really have to take a look at it. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, just whatever. And he kept coming back. And in the end, I just said, how much money do I have to throw at you to shut you up? And he goes, how much Bitcoin have you got? I go, oh, I lied. And I told him I only had $250, which I had more, but I wasn't going to give him any more. I just wanted to shut him up. Anyway, so that was in February of 2018. And on about the 15th or 16th of March, I was still in a really bad place. And I had all my ex's belongings at my house because he was homeless when he died. And so he was sick, and he had warfarin, which is a blood thinner. He had Lipitor, which was a blood pressure medication, and he had Diabex, which is a diabetic medication. I think all up he had about 700 pills, and I probably took about 400. And I laid down with my son's radiation costume, which was Batman, and I waited to die. And I was starting to feel really, really sick and sleepy and just wanting to throw up. And I had put Andrew on mute because he was so annoying in a good way. I mean that in a good way. Yeah. He was good at follow-up. I will give him that. And so he showed me a video, and it was the transport back then. And I fell in love with the whole concept. I hadn't even looked at it. I didn't know what I'd given him the money for. I had no clue. And so I marched myself to the hospital on foot. Yeah, I lived in Carlton in the city of Melbourne, so the hospital was about 1,000 meters down the road. And I marched myself in there, and I told them what I'd done, and told them that I had to get my stomach pumped because I was trying to kill myself to be with my child. And I got my stomach pumped, and I didn't tell my kids. To this day, one of them probably knows, but the others don't. And I got home, and I got on the phone to Andrew, and I said, let's go. And I went manager in 13 days organically, and I haven't stopped. It's been an awesome ride. Yeah. And we have something really, truly special with what we have here. So bring it on, guys. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Look, and Alex has just run that through all the way up to vice president, by the way, guys. So big, strong team, and a great leader in Melbourne, I'll tell you.